I imagine you're a guard. You play point, or what do you play?
I mostly play point, just wherever I can, wherever
Okay.
I'm told to.
Gotcha. Okay. So you guys are pretty interchangeable offensively, right? I mean, you have somebody bring the ball up the floor, you have a point guard and stuff. But does Anthony do a lot of that? Do you bring the ball up the floor a lot and stuff?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you play basically the position your coach played in college. That can be tough, by the way. So awesome. Okay. So you were the last of the COVID crowd. Did you wonder if you ever were going to get a chance to even play high school basketball at some point?
I knew I was gonna play eventually for high school, but middle school I was like, we're probably not gonna do much. Maybe just, and then they told us for 8th grade we could play like 3 games, so I was excited for that at least.
Yeah. You lost out on a season there, though. That's tough. That's tough to do. But anyway, we got all that behind us, which is great. And man, your senior year has arrived. How excited are you about that?
It's I mean it's nice, but it's also at the same time like a little down just because it's my last year. But it's always I'm just enjoying it as much as I can, doing it as much as I can, going to everything as much as I can.
Yeah, I think you should. And what are your parents telling you about that experience? They want you to experience it and have fun, right?
They're just telling me just go out and have fun for my last year, just give it my all, no matter what, and just play it through, no matter if I'm hurt or not.
Got it. Perfect, man. All right. Last year, you guys had a pretty good run, right? End up in the postseason. Ends a little bit too early for you, I'm sure. It always does, right? But you guys got a pretty good squad this year. You start out 5-0, right? You win your first 5. What were you feeling when you won those first 5?
I was really like hyped up because like last year we didn't have a good start, but then also last year I didn't get to play as much because I was out for the few games.
Okay.
But just to know that we could start off a 5-0 streak is really nice.
All right, Anthony's been a little tougher lately, right? We lost 3 out of 4 here, but you know, in every game there's a lesson, and I'm sure Coach Gene tells you that. You know, there's a lesson in every game. What have you guys learned over the last few games that have been a little tougher?
Well, our first loss, we learned to like we can't give up no matter what, like how bad the situation is, because that just shows that we're not a tough squad at all, and then just play it through no matter how bad it is, or if we're not having the best game, we just gotta still play it through no matter what.
Absolutely, don't ever give up. That's for sure. You guys took one on the chin, the Coronado's last second shot. That one had to hurt a little, huh?
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's behind us now, so.
Yeah, maybe you'll get a shot at him down the road. Yeah, get one back on him. That's tough to deal with, but again, a lesson learned, right? Guy got open, stuck the shot, happens. You guys will probably get a few of those yourselves, I'm sure. So, all right, you got this trip coming up. How excited about going on a trip and playing with your boys?
It's nice. I mean, it's a new team. Plus, I guess it's DeSoto, so we're gonna see how that goes. It's probably gonna be really tough, but we just gotta play as tough as they do.
Yeah, out of town teams, big, strong, right? I mean, not that you guys don't have some horses out here that can play a little bit, but does it mean a little more when you go out of town and you play, representing the city and stuff?
It's always nice to represent the city, just to know that like we little guards can at least do something, or that they make fun, or like they say we're nothing out here, but we're something out here.
Absolutely, always fighting for the pride of the city, man, and dealing with that. And, you know, you deal with a lot of things when you travel, you know, the way people treat people and things, but go out there and show them we know how to play ball. That's the best thing you can do. You got district coming up after that. And what's different, you think, about this team this year than last year? What's better? What will prepare you more for district, you think?
I think we're more together compared to last year. I'm not saying that we weren't together last year, but it's nice that like everyone has been actually going to like the summer workouts and in the weight room. Like this, probably it's been a while since anyone's done that, just because of COVID hit. But it's nice to see everyone coming to these workouts.
Yeah, participation, man. Accountability, right? When you're there, you want your boys to be there, and vice versa. You feel a responsibility to show up every day.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I always gotta make it, no matter what.
Awesome. So you guys end up postseason last year, you know, doing pretty well, getting in, which is great. And there's a real tradition here at this school. That's a good question for you. This is a school with a lot of basketball tradition. I mean, you know, I played at Irvin. We didn't have anywhere the tradition that Andress had, and we knew that. And Andress was the best team in the city even when I played 40 years ago in high school. But this is a heavy tradition here. Coach Forbes, I don't know how much you know about Coach Forbes, but the floor is named after him, and he had a big impression on this guy and me and a lot of people. So there's a responsibility, you think, playing here at Andress?
I feel like there always is a responsibility, but it's not just how like. Because over the years we act different every year, so it's like the responsibility is just how we act mostly, and how we like treat others and how we do in school and everything. That's more of the responsibility, not what's on the court. It's mostly what's outside the court.
Yeah, I think the good things will follow. If you take care of all those other things, then you're gonna have success on the floor, right? I mean, it's true. And you can't BS your way through all that stuff either. You gotta try, and then all this will follow. But you got your priorities straight, man. That's good. That's a good way to look at it. So what's in store for you this year, Anthony? What do you think? I mean, do you think you can help this team win games all year?
I'm going to try my best to lead them as much possible, especially the little guards, and then just trying to get them out their heads mostly, or just trying to get them to keep playing no matter how, if their shot's not going in, just play a different way to affect the game instead of just trying to play offense.
Awesome. Okay, well, something strikes me you're a pretty good player, but there's always something to improve on. What do you got to get better at?
Just passing the ball and just being able to use my little size against others, just be more aggressive.
Yeah, tougher, aggressive. That's good. Well, you're gonna get some of that on this trip. There's gonna be some boys out there that can play. So awesome, man. You're sharp, man. You do well at this. You're natural. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really do good.